Today, we are going to be talking about healing conversations through those lens of understanding that I just walked you through. And this is interesting because what I have found in working with couples that the capacity that we hold attachment pain points of the relationship itself for long periods of time, that you might have noticed it, that in conflict, a lot of times that reoccurring theme of that time in the past when we have felt unloved or unaccepted, or that our partner was not available or responsive in that really pivotal moment, that those kind of recur years and sometimes years later in the way and the approach that we are able to navigate those conversations more effectively, come out the other end of it, recognize when it's going off the trails, knowing how to get it back on course and come out kind of in a more safe and connected kind of way. When we've got that cycle down, now I usually take couples back to those reoccurring themes, and we purposely bring them up, not in the time of a fight cycle, not in the way that we are using it as a defense mechanism, but purposely bringing it up for the purpose of having a healing conversation, that we are able to enter in with the intentionality of trying to create a safe and secure space to allow that pain to come to the surface in a way that's intentional, to have a different communication around it. And that is really effective because then we are able to repurpose that pain. We're able to get a new narrative around the way that we dance around it and discuss it, that brings some healing and some safety and security around it, so that when and if it does trigger in the future, it's more remediated. The pain is less intense, or we aren't necessarily accessing it as a way of defending or accusing any longer. In healing conversations, somewhat a little different. Usually one person will go into that pain point, and that side of the crime scene is handled unilaterally. We aren't balancing at that time that healing conversation. One person is able to fully share in ways that is vulnerable and softer, and coming from a not a weaponized place, but a place of they're looking for their partner to be their soft place to fall.